Welcome back to another video, you guys. Today we are going to give you another show preview because the Reptile Super Show is coming next weekend in Las Vegas. Apple and I are both very excited to do that show. It's the first one for the Reptile Super Show out that way, and it's a change of scenery, and I think it's going to be a little bit of a change of vendors. So we actually also might be able to see a little bit different animals on the table than what we're used to. So anyway, I want to give you guys a show preview. I'm going to start with highlighting some of the animals that I haven't really brought much attention to, but they will be on the table in our displays and available for sale. So let's get started with that, you guys. Let's do it. So here's a cool one, you guys. This used to be Lycodon, but now it's been given its own genus of Dinodon. And it's basically a wolf snake, super similar to the wolf snakes from Southeast Asia, but these guys are from like China and Taiwan. And really pretty red color on these. They are amazing feeders. They take frozen thawed live, whatever I put in there, they just eat it. So they're captive bred. I have a trio. This is a female, and the male and the other female are both deep in shed. So hopefully they'll be freshly shed for the Vegas show, and they'll be in our displays looking their absolute best. They're a little bit nervous, and they haven't been held at all, but they also don't get super big, and I almost feel like these guys are going to be breedable here pretty soon at this small size, and I'm kind of wouldn't be upset if they stayed here. So another one I'm going to show you guys, we have some baby yellowtail crevos. We actually have babies from 3 different clutches. So we have multiple pairs, but here's the problem. I don't know if they're going to be ready for Vegas or not. I think I have one pair that's ready, that's going to be ready, and the others are a little bit behind because all 3 clutches hatched at different amounts, different time periods. So they're all different ages, but they're all young. They're going to take some time to establish, and I'm not really sure how it's going to work out. Apple and I are flying out of here on October 7th. So whatever's here is staying here, and it won't be offered for sale until next year. So it's very, very possible, highly likely, that we're going to have a whole bunch of yearling animals for sale next summer at the expos and when we return. So that being said, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I am going to show you guys Yellowtail crevo babies. Super awesome, nice sized babies, good amounts of yellow. And like I said, there's 3 different clutches here and really, really good stuff. I was hoping to have an entire display full of these guys at the Vegas show, but it is probably just not going to happen. So I can't push these animals. They do what they do on their own timeline. So that's just the way it is. So it'll be really cool though when we come back to see a bunch of like really super established, well-started youngsters. So, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will appreciate it as well. I know a lot of people sell animals ASAP, not feeding and all that kind of stuff, or they tell you it's feeding and it's not, and it just becomes a problem for buyers. So it won't be the case with these. We're just not going to sell these animals until they're ready. So it is what it is, but pretty sure we have 1 pair for Vegas, and we'll see how feeding trials go again, but we're putting in all the work that we need to. So and we also have still some baby mangroves left. So these guys are feeding super great on frozen thawed pinky mice. And every time I look at them, they're a little bit bigger and have a little more size to them, a little more thickness to them, and they're just doing amazing. So I believe as of right now, we have 1.4. So high female, which is awesome because the imported adults that we got, those were like super high male. So anyway, it's nice that we're high female on the babies at least. And we will also have a couple of adult male established wild-caught animals from that previous Malaysia shipment. So, and they're also feeding really well on frozen thawed. So not a lot left of those, but we should have at least like, I think 2 or 3 So as of right now, you guys, 1.4 of these little guys. And we also have, I think, 2 female blue beauties left, but I also have more coming at the end of this month. We also still have ridleyi left. I think we have 3.4 or 2.3. Maybe it's 2.3, I can't remember. Or maybe it's the other way around, maybe it's 3.2. But we have a couple of pairs, baby ridleyi, very well established. They got some size on them. And so these are going to be beautiful, and they will be at the Vegas show, of course. I don't know why I keep saying that. Everything that I'm showing is going to be at the Vegas show. Unless it gets picked off prior to, I guess, I should say. So anyway, you guys have a handful of those. So I still have 1 left. I just took a deposit actually this morning. So I have 1 left of these Hypo Chinese beauties. These are from our Calico batch that we got in from Europe. So these are going to be hets for albino, and Calico, I believe, is the proper nomenclature for that. But getting big and eating like crazy. Let's take a look at a sibling Calico just to show you guys what's going on with those. Here's one. This one I'm holding on to, but this is a sibling. And I've shown it multiple times, so you can probably see every time I show it, it's a little bit bigger. But super cool. So that female is sibling to these calicos. So still available, 1 left, 1 girl. And I still have 1 male niagara. Great eater, super incredible eater. Frozen thawed live, whatever. Rat pups, no problem. So got 1 left. Okay, so that's about it for show preview. We'll have some adult Gonyosoma and a few other bigger animals. I'm not going to pull them all out. It's actually super hot in here right now. We're in the middle of like a weird heat wave. And we turned the fan off to give you guys better audio. And I'm suffering because it's hot. And Apple's suffering too because she's behind the camera. So I'm not going to spend too much more time out here. Later on today, for my Patreon people, we are going to have a Zoom chat at 6 p.m. Pacific time. If any of you guys missed it, I posted in Discord, and I also sent all of you a message through Patreon. So if you want to join, if you're available, 6 p.m. Pacific time, check your messages, log in, and I'll see you guys there. I have some Indonesia coming as well. I don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to bring to Las Vegas. Probably some bigger animals, but we may have a little bit there. We can discuss that later in the live chat later on today. And what else? I have a bunch of animals coming after the ham show or the ham show in Germany. So those animals are going to arrive, I think, like around the 3rd week of September. So we have some blue beauties, some more ridleyi, cyanea babies. I think I have 1 Lata fasciata baby, and I have some really cool stuff for myself. So, and I also have some other animals coming that I'm going to have to show you guys. They're just amazing. So we're going to have some more videos coming out of that kind of stuff. And I think that's about it. I'll put a link for the Reptile Super Show stuff at the end of this video and also down in the description. Books. I am adding to the book list as I go. So as I'm encountering new books, I'm putting the links for those books also in the description, and the list just kind of continues to grow little by little as I kind of either find new books or rediscover my old books that I think would benefit you guys and help educate you. And I think that's about it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, you guys. We will see you in the next video, and we will see you in Las Vegas if you guys are going to be there. Take care.